Hello there, welcome to the channel. If you haven't guessed by the video title, today I'm going to be showing you my disc golf bag. This is it. It may not be much, but it gets the job done. If that snap sounded fake to you, that's because it was. I can't snap my fingers, and I can't play disc golf with just a garbage bag. Let's get the real one in here. Wow, it worked! Would you look at that? Who knew snapping my fingers could introduce a disc golf bag and change the camera angle? Let's open this puppy up and check out some discs. If you're like me, you keep this puppy closed as often as you can. I'm kidding, I never ever have this closed. Now that the bag's open, let's start with some putters. I keep those up here. Wow, you can't see that at all. That's a lot better. This is Old Bluey. It's a 300 soft PA3. Now, Old Bluey's seen some days in the bag, and I keep him around because he's good company. But I have a little secret. I've been looking at a new Old Bluey. This is New Bluey. The nickname's a bit off. I mean, he's not even blue. This guy's a bit straighter. In fact, the first time I took him out, I got 2 aces. 2. And I even had a witness. Remember, kids, always have a witness. Okay, what do we have next? This is a Pilot. It's my go-to putting putter. The big cheese. The big man in charge. The head honk. I like this guy. He's reliable. Comes out of the hand nice. I also keep an extra one in the bag, just in case. It looks exactly like this one, but sometimes, if putts don't go in with this one, they might go in with the other one. Time for my last putter. I knew you knew what this was. It's a Pro Discus Joker-I. Joke backwards 3 backwards RI. Joe Carey. It's a Pro Discus Joe Carey. Now this one's pretty new in the bag, and it's straight to stable. I like it. I just wish that Pro Discus knew how to use a dictionary. I think it's about time we had a look at what's behind door number 1. Now keep applause to yourself. This is a YouTube video after all. Let's do this with some grace. It's a rainbow. Let's go in rainbow order. It would probably make more sense to go mid-ranges to fairway drivers to extreme distance drivers, but rainbow is easier for me personally because then I don't have to put it back in order again. This is a Dynamic Discs Maverick. Now for those of you who don't know, I live in Colorado. What does that mean? Everything flies a bit more overstable here. So I need something like the Maverick to be understable, to still flip over when I want it to. It's even, I don't know if you can see this, a special edition Maverick. Now I don't know what's so special about this, but it makes me feel special. This is a Star Destroyer. It's really overstable, so I don't use it too often, but when I do, it usually means I'm in trouble. The cool thing about this one is it's signed by some famous people. You'll notice the names of Uncle Crush, Pablo, and Gru Dibson. This is a Pro Discus Delta Re. Man, Pro Discus really needs it. Nobody else throws these. I don't know why, but it makes me feel special. Man, this thing is ugly. I'm not the person that put all the Sharpie on the inside of it, but I am the person who stole from that person. It's still a good roller disc. So, for everyone feeling ugly out there, just remember, it's not what you look like, it's how well you roll across the ground. This is a Prodigy X. More like triple X. No, it's actually an M4. It flies pretty straight, except for when I throw it in the water. Whoa, would you look at that? Another Prodigy X. It's extra special, alright. In actuality, it's an H1V2. It's my Spikeiser disc. I also throw some grenades with it. It's nice and reliable, just like my sister's 2003 Toyota Corolla. This is a fairway driver by Streamline Discs, and it's called a Neutron Plastic Drift. It's kind of like a longer mid-range. It's new to the bag, but I like it, so I'm going to keep it in there for now. Hey look, another Prodigy X. Are you beginning to see a pattern here? It's an MX3. Now, this is pretty new to the bag, but I like it so far. It's kind of like my M4s, but it goes a little straighter, a little more stable, more reliable. This is a Boss. And if you're like me, you saw that the Boss held the distance world record, so you went out and bought one. Back then, I could only throw this thing about 205 feet. Now I'm happy to report I can throw it about 210. Now, if you've ever thrown a Discraft Zone and said, not stable enough, then this is the disc for you. That wasn't me. I lost my Zone and couldn't find a replacement, so I bought this guy. And I'm happy to report it's really stupid overstable, which is kind of a good thing. I really like it. It's one of my favorite discs now. Highly recommend. This is the King. It's my farthest flying discs by quite a ways. It's a Thrasher. Now, at sea level, I usually throw destroyers, but out at elevation, I need a Thrasher. I hope you can see that lettering. Now, that lettering is pretty darn annoying, and I hate it. Let's have a little sound test to see what that feels like compared to the normal rim. If you don't find that annoying, I don't want to be your friend anymore. This is a D Model S by Prodigy. I like the base grip plastic, actually. It's better for my forehand. Or is it front hand? I never know. Comment below. This is the oldest disc in my bag. It's a G-Star Turn. No, not that turn. That turn. It's my forehand disc. Long distance forehand, and my long distance roller disc. It will never leave my bag until I lose it. Tomorrow. If you've ever wanted to show off in front of your friends, this is the way to do it. Bring out this disc and every girl will accept every date you offer. This is an H3 V2, and this is an H4 V2. Think of the H4 as the H3's little sister. It went off to art school instead of business college, so the H3 is a bit more stable. Financially. And it flies more stable too. This is a disc to make all of you jealous. It's an Avery Jenkins destroyer, and it's been in the bag for probably 6 or so years. It's beat in and flies perfect. If you're jealous and you want to offer me $10,000, let me know in the comments below. Wow, another Prodigy X. Are you beginning to see the pattern? It's another M4. It flies just like my other M4, except a bit more right. I like this one. It's staying in the bag. The Star T-Bird 3. I don't know why it's called 3, because there's only one of them. Man, these disc manufacturers really don't know how to spell or count. This is Big Poppy. It's a Gold Line Trident by Latitude 64. If you try and steal this from me, I will commit some serious crimes to get it back. That's about all the discs I have in my bag. I'd have an extra putter in the side and some snacks and stuff, but that's about it. I hope you had a good time today, looking through my discs with me. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoy it.